was on a solo trip to a small town a few hours outside the city. The place looked charming, and I had booked a cozy Airbnb that seemed perfect for a weekend getaway. The listing had glowing reviews, the photos showed a quaint little cabin, and the host's profile looked friendly enough. I had no reason to doubt anything. I arrived late in the evening, just as the sun was setting. The cabin was tucked away on a secluded dirt road, surrounded by thick trees. It was exactly what I had hoped for: peaceful, remote, and the perfect escape. The host, Sarah, had left me a key in a lockbox and sent me a welcoming message, letting me know she wouldn't be around, but she'd be available if I needed anything. I let myself in and immediately felt the odd atmosphere of the cabin. It was very clean, but something felt off. The air felt thick, almost heavy, and the silence was unnerving. I shrugged it off. After all, it was in the middle of nowhere. I unpacked my things, made some tea, and settled in to relax. But that's when the weird thing started. Around midnight, I heard a soft tapping sound, almost like a knock, but it came from upstairs. I figured it was the house settling, but the sound continued, slow and deliberate. My mind raced. I went up to check, but the upstairs door was locked. I wasn't sure if I was just being paranoid, so I went back to bed, trying to shake off the unease. The next morning, I went to explore the town and came back just before dark. The cabin had a weird feel to it again, like the energy had shifted somehow. I didn't want to stay in the house alone again, so I decided to go for a walk in the woods nearby to clear my head. When I returned, I found that the lockbox had been opened, even though I hadn't touched it since I arrived. The key was still inside, but the strange thing was that the door had been left ajar. I couldn't remember leaving it unlocked, but maybe I had just been careless. Still, the feeling of being watched lingered. That night, I stayed up late, trying to finish a book. Around 2 a.m., I heard something even worse than before: footsteps. Not just in the house, but outside. Slow, deliberate steps, as if someone was circling the cabin. I rushed to the window, but the trees outside were still. No one was there. My heart was pounding in my chest. I couldn't shake the thought that someone was lurking around, maybe even inside. I tried to calm myself down, but the footsteps kept going for what felt like hours, only stopping when I could no longer stay awake. The next morning, I messaged Sarah. I told her I was feeling uneasy and asked if there was anything I should know about the cabin, any strange occurrences or history I should be aware of. Her response was short and unsettling: "Just enjoy your stay. I'll be back tomorrow." I tried to push it all aside. Maybe I was just being paranoid. That was, until that night. I had gone to bed early, exhausted from my constant anxiety. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to a loud bang from downstairs. My heart raced as I grabbed my phone to check the time. Then I froze. There was a message from Sarah sent just moments ago: "I'm here, just checking in." I didn't understand. She was supposed to be coming tomorrow, not now. I hadn't heard her arrive. I texted back, "What are you talking about? I thought you weren't coming until tomorrow?" I waited for a response, but nothing came. My instincts screamed at me to leave, but I couldn't. My legs were like lead, and I felt paralyzed, as if something was holding me back. I decided to get up and check the downstairs, to make sure I was alone. As I stepped into the hallway, I heard something, or someone, whispering my name from the kitchen. My blood ran cold. I crept toward the sound, my breath shallow. The kitchen was dark, the only light coming from the dim glow of the stove clock. That's when I saw it, footprints, fresh and muddy, leading toward the back door. Panic surged through me as I grabbed my things and ran out the door, not even bothering to lock it behind me. I didn't look back as I sprinted down the dirt road to the nearest neighbor's house. I called the police immediately, but when they arrived at the cabin, there was no sign of anyone breaking in. The door was locked, and everything seemed untouched. The strangest part? When they checked the Airbnb listing, Sarah's profile was gone. No history, no trace of her ever being a host. I left the town as fast as I could, and to this day, I can't shake the feeling that someone or something was waiting for me that night.